Hello, my name is Fox and you're watching Den of Fools. Let's jump right in.
In week 8 of 2025, we had 203 tournaments, with a total of 3,774 players and 14,292 games played. This is one of the biggest weeks of data we've ever seen, with a whopping 200 tournaments. This also gives us a huge number of players and games played, which is a massive amount. With that said, this week, the Space Marines topped the charts with 28 wins, 89 top threes, and a waiting place of 28.8. This is a lot higher than the 20.5 we got last time, which is a little surprising as we have a lot of tournaments, which usually means they do well. They did only manage 4 wins at the large tournament, which is not a great result considering they have 28 wins in total. As always, we will cover the individual chapters later on in the Space Marine chapter breakdown. Chaos Demons have another great week with 24 wins, 49 top threes, and a weight race of 8.3, which is the third best overall. They really have done well with a very impressive 40 wins at the large tournament to go alongside the best weighted placing. They're still very competitive, even with new codexes starting to see play. Aeldari take third place with 19 wins, 54 top threes, and a weight base of 13.3. Their new codex has put in a good performance in its second week, with a decent improvement on last time, and the third best weighted placing. Imperial Knights come next with 17 wins, 45 top threes, and a weighted placing of 8.6, which is the second best overall. They did get first and second at the biggest event this week, the 287 player Cherokee Open, which is a very good result. They are definitely in contention to be the top faction, but they are narrowly behind Chaos Demons for now. Guard get 14 wins, with 39 top threes and a weight place of 16.6. Their new codex is only just released, so won't see play until the next stat show. The Death Guard continue to do well, with 12 wins, 42 top threes, and a weight place of 14.5. The Necrons have 9 wins, with 35 top threes and a weight place of 24.4. The Orcs also have 9 wins, with 23 top threes and a weight place of 19.8. The Custodies get 8 wins and 41 top threes with a weighted placing of 24.9. They get the majority of their results at the smaller tournaments, including all of their wins. The remaining 4 factions in blue all have 7 wins, being ranked by the number of top 3 placings. The Tyranids get 30 top threes and a weighted place of 30.6. The Tau have 22 top threes, with a much better weighted place of 21.1. Chaos Space Marines have 19, with a weighted placing of 24.9. Finally, Grey Knights round out the blue group with 15 top threes and a weighted place of 15.4. The Gene Stealer Cults and Votan both get 6 wins, with weighted placings of 13.8 and 16.3 respectively. The World Eaters get 5 wins with 15 top threes and a weight place of 27. The Drukhari are the last known faction in green, with 4 wins and a weight base of 16.3. There are 4 factions in yellow this time, with between 3 and 2 wins. This week, the Imperial Agents are in red, failing to pick up a win. 22 factions managed this one top 10 placing, with the Space Marines getting the most top 10s with a massive 383, which is the most we've seen in a single week. Aeldari are newly in second, with 137 top 10 placings. Guard are in third on 124 top 10 placings. The Space Marines are the most played faction, with 21.38% of all players taking them. Aeldari are the second most popular on 6.7%. Guard are in third on 6.17%. The Necrons have dropped back into fourth, with the Guard's increased popularity.
It takes our resident stats guru and Ultramarine fanboy Fearless Fox many hours to collect all the data. It would be great if you could show your appreciation by liking and sharing the video. It really helps us with the God algorithm of YouTube. We have grouped the win rates by colour, with the key at the bottom of the screen.
This week, Chaos Demons remain at the top of the charts with an impressive win rate of 59.6%. It looks like no one will shift them from the top spot until we see the next balance update. Imperial Knights are in second place with a win rate of 57.9%. They're certainly making a challenge for the top spot, with their first and second at the Cherokee Open, with both lists taking Canis Rex, followed by melee Armigers and Sisters in support, although the winning list did also have a Knight Atropos. The Death Guard are the first faction within the Goldilocks zone, with a win rate of 53.9%, which is another great result for them. The Gene Stealers are close behind with a win rate of 53.8, which is another increase on their win rate. The Custodies get a win rate of 53.5. The Aeldari, in their second week, managed to get in the green group with a win rate of 50.6%. This is a good improvement for them on the 48.1 they got last time. It looks like players are improving as they are getting to grips with the new rules. The Drukhari are the first faction in yellow, with a win rate of 49.2. The Necrons have a win rate of 49.1, with Chaos Knights on 49%. The Sisters have a win rate of 48.9, which is actually quite good considering what they have been doing recently. The leads of Votan are on 48.8, with Tyranids on 48.3. The Guard get a win rate of 47.3, which is before their codex sees widespread play across tournaments. The Orcs get a win rate of 46.8, with Grey Knights on 46.5 and Chaos Space Marines on 46%. We do know that the Emperor's Children box set will be up for pre-order on the 1st of March, so the codex will be hitting the tabletops relatively soon. Space Marines overall are on a win rate of 45.9, with Tau on 45.8%. Admech are the last faction in the Goldilocks zone, with a win rate of 45.3%. There are only two major factions below this week, with the World Eaters just missing out on 44.9. The Thousand Sons do a little worse with a win rate of 44.3. We do have some clearly stronger factions than others, though the vast majority are within the Goldilocks zone. Chaos Demons are still at the top of the running total win rate, with an impressive 56.7%. It looks like no one will shift them from the top spot other than GW in a balance change. The Imperial Knights remain in second place with a win rate of 53.4%, which is an improvement after their good week. Death Guard have moved up after some good performances. They now have a win rate of 52.4%. The Custodians have just dropped behind with a win rate of 52.3%. The Genius Stealers are last in green with a win rate of 51.4%. The vast majority of factions are in the Goldilocks zone, with only two factions below. The Tau have a win rate of 44.7%, with the Cities at the bottom with a win rate of 39.8%. The Imperial Agents have dropped below after their poor week, but their win rate does swing a lot due to the low player base. The Death Watch topped the charts this week with a win rate of 49.5%, which marks consecutive weeks at the top for them. The Unknown Codex chapters are in second place, with a win rate of 47%. The Space Wolves come next, with a win rate of 45.6%. The Blood Angels are the last in the Goldilocks zone, with a win rate of 45.5%. The Dark Angels are the first outside the zone, with a win rate of 44.7%. The Black Templars have a rough week, with a win rate of 41.2%. As is now the norm, the Codex chapters lead the way in terms of placings with 17 wins and the most top 10s. We did see Space Marines overall get a huge amount, with the Codex chapters getting over half. The Blood Angels, Dark Angels and Death Watch all get 3 wins, with the Black Templars and Space Wolves on 1. The Death Watch extend their lead of the running total win rates. They are now on 50.9%. The Blood Angels are in second on a win rate of 48.1%. The Codex chapters come next on 47.8%, followed by the Space Wolves on 45.1%. The Black Templars just managed to miss out on the Goldilocks zone, with a win rate of 44.5%. The Dark Angels are still at the bottom, with a win rate of 43.9%. Chaos Space Marines overall and the Emperor's Children both have a win rate of 47.5%. We will most likely remove this very small section once the Emperor's Children Codex releases, as it will be recorded as a full faction in its own right.
If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe, check out one of the videos on screen, and consider using our affiliate links in the description. Thank you for watching.